this is episode 1 of our video series. So we're always trying to put out, quality sort of educational content for our members and for our followers. So we decided that videos are probably going to be a little bit easier to watch and a little bit more entertaining. So we really want to share a whole bunch of sort of cool stuff that will really help you improve your performance and also your quality of life. So this is a subject that Simon and I are both really passionate about. So we'll be talking a bit about training, but really focusing on those hours that are spent outside of the gym. This is where we believe that the big results or the big changes really come from. So this will include things like your nutrition, your mindset, daily rituals, and some self-development stuff as well. So in today's episode 1, I'm going to take you through a little bit of a cooking demo and teach you guys how to make a super simple, super tasty recipe that you can use for meal prep for the next couple of days in just 10 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to take you guys through how to make my favorite recipe, which is pulled lamb. It's so simple and super tasty. So it sort of comes out like a smoky barbecue sort of pull apart soft lamb. It's really tasty. I'm going to make it today. I'm just going to chuck it in the slow cooker, and then we're going to do it in like a goodness bowl, so just with some chopped up cabbage and some shredded carrot and avocado and things like that. So I'll show you the finished product, but I'll quickly run you through now how to make it or how to get it set up in the slow cooker. So this is a slow cooker, nice and simple. It's been switched on already. So all I'm going to do, I've got my meat here. This meat actually has a little bit of Moroccan seasoning already on it, which the butcher did for me. You could just add a little bit of Moroccan seasoning yourself, or even just plain, it would still be really tasty. So all I'm going to do is put in some hot water, a vegetable stock cube, about half of this, and then probably at least 2 tablespoons of sweet paprika, and then just a little bit of salt and pepper. So I will start with the stock cube. So obviously you could use a powder or anything like that. So I'll put about half of this, which is probably 3 big tablespoons worth. Sort of depends, you can use your initiative with this. I like it with a fair bit because it adds heaps of flavour, but it sort of depends on your taste and how big your piece of meat is, how big your slow cooker is. This slow cooker is quite big. 2 tablespoons of paprika and a heap of salt and pepper. And then I'm just going to mix it all up until it's pretty smooth. Pop the piece of meat in, and then just make sure the water level sits just at the top of the meat. So there might be just a tiny bit showing at the top. So there's a bit of skill in getting the right amount of liquid, but you can easily reduce it at the end, which is what I always do, which gives it that really sort of thick barbecue sort of sauce feel. So at the end, when probably about an hour before I want to eat it, I take the lid off and just let that sort of reduce. So let it keep cooking with the lid off. So I'll just pop this piece of meat in now. This is a bigger bit than I would usually get, but won't be the big one this time. Just a tiny bit of water. So it's just poking out the top just a little bit there. And I'm just going to put the lid on, cooking it for about 7 hours. I think the longer the better when you cook it. You can do it overnight in a slow cooker and it's nice and safe. It just gets sort of nicer and nicer the longer it cooks, and it's super nice in leftovers. You could do it in, we've done it before in paleo burgers, which is so delicious. You should have it with anything really. You could do it just on a bowl of greens, keep it really simple, whatever you want. But I'm going to leave that. I'll show you the finished product. Okay, so we have all the ingredients chopped up, which only took about 2 minutes to do. So just got the 2 different types of cabbage there. I grated up a carrot, and I've got probably a whole avocado. Some sesame seeds and tahini just for garnish. So these are optional. You could do whatever your favorite stuff is. You could put whatever on it. And if you look over here, you can see that the lamb has cooked through and it's super soft and all falling apart, which is exactly how we want it. Yum. So I'll show you how easy it is. Just gonna put a handful of this cabbage, a handful of carrot, give that a bit of a whirl, some avocado, a sprinkle of sesame seeds. I absolutely love tahini. I have it with everything, so I will have another sprinkle of that sort of on top, or even just chuck it on the side and you can mix it through as you eat your meal. So it's so simple. Again, with this you could spice it up as much as you wanted to, but for the sake of these videos, I'm just trying to show you guys that anyone can cook this stuff and keep it as simple as possible. So literally anyone could do it. It's just a few ingredients, probably stuff that you have lying around at home, and it's super healthy, super tasty, and super nourishing all at the same time, and something you could just whack on in the morning. It takes, we timed it, it only took 4 minutes to prep it all and get it in the slow cooker, so you can put it on in the morning before you go to work. It runs about 4 minutes. Then you come home, chop up these veggies and your avocado, whack it in a bowl, and then you're done. So you can put your own spin on it or have it just like that. We've had it before, it's so nice. We cook it all the time. My only advice with this would be to make sure that you go to a really good butcher and get really good high quality meat so that you know what you're getting. Hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so that is a wrap up of episode 1. Thank you so much for watching. I guess just a couple of things to round out that episode is I kept that as simple as possible, so as minimal ingredients as I could possibly use to still get a really good recipe and a really good product there, but you can zhuzh it up and add herbs and spices or whatever you want to make it more to your taste or to your style. Some of the things that I've done with it before is use paleo buns to make paleo burgers, which is really nice, and I also use, it's a really good brand, I think it's called the Primal Pantry or the Primal Kitchen, which you can get on iHerb. They make a mayonnaise that has no vegetable oil in it. They use avocado oil, so I use that to make a bit more of like a creamy slaw, but still be really healthy at the same time. So those are some different options you could do, but put your own spin on it, mix it up, try different things, and let us know how you go with that recipe. We'd love to see your photos or your end results of when you try the recipe and what you do with it as well. So I hope you liked episode 1. We're going to try and keep heaps of variety and different sort of content and structure for the next videos to come, all sorts of different stuff. Try and keep it entertaining for you. Please bear with us with our filming and editing techniques. We definitely haven't quite got the hang of it yet, but we'll hopefully improve and learn as we go. And if you like this episode, please like and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up if you like it. That way you also get updates as to when we bring new episodes out. So we will see you guys in episode 2. Thanks for watching.